Welcome everybody, and today we're taking a look at a new Blu-ray release from Arrow Video. It is a limited edition release and it is 1969's Marlowe. So this is directed by Paul Bogart, who I've not seen anything else from before, and he's not related to Humphrey Bogart, by the way. And it is a neo-noir that clocks in at 96 minutes long. Stars the likes of James Garner, who I've seen in 9 other films. He was also in the excellent 60s films like The Children's Hour, Grand Prix, and 36 Hours. You've also got Gail Honeycutt, who was seen in 8 other films. She was also great in the likes of Blazing Magnum, PJ, and Eye of the Cat. You got Carroll O'Connor. Now, I've seen him in a few films, but he's never necessarily been in a leading role outside of this one that I've seen. Although he was in a supporting role in the really rather good Point Blank. And finally, you got Bruce Lee in his first American film, who would obviously go on to much bigger films in the likes of Enter the Dragon and Fist of Fury. In fact, he's only in a couple of scenes in this film, but a couple of really rather memorable scenes despite that. And yeah, this is about mysterious Orphan Quest, who hires Los Angeles private investigator Philip Marlowe to find her missing brother. Though the job seems simple enough, it leads Marlowe into the underbelly of the city, turning up leads who are murdered with ice picks. You've got exotic dancers, blackmail television stars, and self-preserving gangsters. Soon, Marlowe's life is on the line right along with his case. So this is a 4th film that I've now seen to feature the character Philip Marlowe, with Murder My Sweet and The Big Sleep coming before this in the 1940s. And then The Long Goodbye would come out 4 years afterwards with Elliot Gould. And although this is my least favourite of the 4, it is still nonetheless a really rather good effort. This is mainly due to James Garner, who excels in the lead role of Marlowe, with a balance between the humour and the seriousness of what he is investigating being expertly executed. The supporting cast is also really good. The score is well done, which when combined with the aesthetic of the look of the film, really captures the time period. So yeah, it does feel like a bit of a 60s film in a lot of ways, with the score and the look. Really good colours to it, and it's hardly modest in terms of its nudity, but that's really just par for the course for the period that it was made and set in. The pacing is also on point. It is engaging throughout. There are several laughs, primarily from Garner, and the character interactions are effective. And yeah, like I said, Bruce Lee is a notable addition to this film. Like I said, he's only in a couple of scenes in the film though, but he was also action choreographer as well, much like he was in the previous year's film The Wrecking Crew with Dean Martin, I believe it had in that. But yeah, this is still a well worthy effort to watch, and yeah, it gets a solid 4 out of 5. So yeah, we've got the new artwork with this sleeve and on the actual cover case itself, which has been done by John Pearson. And yeah, I really like the look of it. Although to put Bruce Lee in such a prominent position on the poster really does kind of overestimate his presence in the film. So yeah, there it is on the Blu-ray case. Then we get reversible sleeve artwork with what I believe is the original artwork as well. We also get a booklet with this release as well. A couple of shots from the film. So there is James Garner as Marlowe. And inside you get your cast and your crew. Then we get Philip Marlowe, Mano Out of Time by Priscilla Page, Sterling and Bruce by Jeff Chang, About the Presentation, and then production credits and thanks. So there's a shot with Bruce Lee doing a really rather high kick into a lampshade and taking it out in spectacular style. So yeah, throughout you do have images from the film as well. There's Garner again. And there's Bruce Lee once more. So yeah, about the presentation. So the film has been restored by Arrow Films and is presented in its original aspect ratio of 185:1 with the original mono sound. The mono soundtrack was restored by Brad Princess Productions. All materials sourced for this new master were made available by Warner Brothers. And yeah, the original 35mm camera negative was scanned at 4K 16-bit resolution at Warner Brothers / Motion Picture Imaging, and the film was restored and graded in 2K resolution at Duplictech. And yeah, it looks really rather good, to be honest. No issues at all with the sound quality or with the look of the film. There was no obvious flaws with the film overall. So yeah, really good restoration in that regard. Although again, like I've said in previous reviews, I don't have anything else to compare this towards, so I don't know how much better it looks over prior versions. And in terms of extras on the disc, you got $100 a day plus expenses, a brand new appreciation by film historian Howard S. Berger, theatrical trailer, and an image gallery as well. So not a whole host of extras there, but at the end of the day, just getting this film on Blu-ray, physical release is only ever going to be a good thing, because it is a really, really solid effort. Like I said, not as good as the previous three um, Marlowe-led films that I've seen. Long Goodbye definitely being my favourite of the four. But still, this is a really, really solid neo-noir, to be honest, and definitely one of my the better efforts from this period of that genre that I've seen. So, yeah, well worth seeing, especially if you like James Garner as an actor, or you like your Philip Marlowe films. As yeah, I'm sure you'll get plenty from it. And yeah, this '60s kind of edge to this film with the score, the look of the film, and the fact you've got Bruce Lee in it, of all things, is does help set it apart from other contemporaries that you might have seen already. So yeah, well worth seeing. But if you have seen Marlowe before, that, tell your thoughts on it. But no less, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.